we're here with Miss Campos, and she's going to tell us some more about Dia de los Muertos.
So my Latinos in Action class is going to have a huge altar displayed in front of the Bobcat November 1st through the 4th, and it'll also be displayed during parent-teacher conference. If any of you have seen the movie Coco, you might have seen an altar or an ofrenda that includes some things that remind us of loved ones who've passed away. So we want to invite all staff members, all students to bring in photos of their loved ones to display on the altar. This is a tiny one, but we're going to do a giant one in front of the Bobcat. And if you are interested in participating, please bring your stuff in either to the office or in my classroom here in 206. We'll put a little sticker on the back of it to make sure it gets returned to you.
All right, perfect.
Thanks.
So I heard you guys are doing a fundraiser. Can you tell us all about it?
Yes, us Latinos in Action from November 1st to November 5th are going to be making an altar or an ofrenda like in the movie Coco. So here's a photo, and if you want to bring a photo of your loved ones for this day or this event, you're welcome to. You can bring them to the office or at Ms. Campos' room in room 206. And Perla will be explaining about the fundraiser part.
Alright, so for the fundraiser, in the morning, before school, we're going to be selling hot chocolate, or Mexican hot chocolate, and pan dulce, which is sweet bread. And then during lunch, we're going to be selling horchata and jamaica, and burros, which are Mexican chips, I guess you could say, and everything's going to be just for $1. And this is going to be through Monday and Thursday.
The fall production, You Didn't Say It Was Haunted, is almost here. Let's find out about what this is.
Alright, today we're here with Amelia. Will you tell us a little bit about this year's school play?
So this is a comedy that we're putting on. It's called You Didn't Say It Was Haunted.
It's about a haunted house, and there's a group of a bunch of people, and I'm essentially a director, and I'm trying to put on this production inside this house. But nobody knows that it's actually haunted and hiding two killers.
It is on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of November at 7 p.m.
Please come to the play. It is very important that you come and support the drama team. Thank you.
The Gaelic harvest marked the end of the growing season, the beginning of winter in Celtic England, Ireland, and Scotland, and many of the Celts believed that the barriers between the natural world and the supernatural world were gone, and so the dead could walk amongst the living. They'd light fires, dress in animal costumes, and tell each other fortunes, and over time they called it All Saints' Day or All Hallows, and then on October 31st it was called All Hallows' Eve, and now we refer to it as Halloween.
Back in the day, if you wanted to see your future husband, you would look in the mirror on Halloween night in a darkened room, and you'd see him in the mirror.
So 2,000 years ago, Celtic people in Europe had a harvest festival to ward off evil spirits. In the 1920s, that tradition started in America, and they started having celebrations to help stop some pranks that were going on in the communities that were really costing the community. The candy companies decided to jump on board with that idea, and that's how trick-or-treating started.
How much do you know about the history of Halloween? We asked Burley High School students and teachers. Let's see how much they knew.
What vegetable was used as a jack-o'-lantern before pumpkins?
Squash.
Potato.
Luke, how old is too old to go trick-or-treating?
Never, as long as you have kids, so I'm set for life.
Alright, Addie, do you like candy corn?
No.
What vegetable is used for a jack-o'-lantern before pumpkins?
A watermelon.
Nope.
Pumpkin?
What vegetable was used for jack-o'-lanterns before pumpkins?
Zucchini.
It was actually potatoes and turnips.
What?
I know.
Do you like candy corn?
Yes.
Jameson, what's your favorite candy?
Hostess's cupcakes.
Sweet. What's your least favorite candy?
Skittles.
How old is too old to go trick-or-treating?
27. Is that like too old or like what? No.
No. 16. What vegetable did they use before pumpkins for jack-o'-lanterns?
Potatoes.
How old is too old to go trick-or-treating?
60 years old.
What vegetable was used for jack-o'-lanterns before pumpkins?
Carrots.
Yep, you're right.
Ashton, what's your favorite candy?
Twix.
What's your least favorite candy?
Reese's.
What's your favorite candy?
Reese's.
How old is too old to go trick-or-treating?
It's never too old.
Probably when you're like 50.
Alright, Skylar, do you like pumpkin flavor?
I do.
Okay, same.
All right, Aubrey, do you like candy corn?
No.
Why not?
It's nasty.
It is nasty. I'm with Aubrey. I'm with my friend.
How old is too old to be trick-or-treating?
I really think the cutoff should be like 13, 14. Sorry, all of you 18-year-olds that want to go, but really, you're too old.
So now I'm gonna
What's your
guess
favorite candy?
my favorite candy. And
Skittles. What's your least favorite candy, Ben? What's your favorite? Skittles. What's your favorite?
Okay, so I'm here with Nathan. Nathan, do you like candy corn? No. Why? Because it's just gross. It looks like corn. I don't like corn.
Ramon, according to the 19th century belief, what would happen if unmarried women sat in a dark room and just gazed into a mirror?
They die.
Oh, no.
What's your least favorite Halloween candy?
Dots, because it takes about an hour to get them out of your teeth when you're done eating them.
What's your favorite candy?
Reese's.
Good answer. What's your favorite?
Wow.
What's your least favorite Halloween
Least
candy?
favorite?
Yeah.
The peppermint patties.
How old is too old to go trick-or-treating?
I'm gonna say 13 years old because then you're a teenager and you should be grown up by then.
Here's the crippled coming out.
Howdy, guys.
How are ya?
Alright,
Okay.
Jason, how old is too old to go trick-or-treating?
I don't think any age is too old to go trick-or-treating. You should be going trick-or-treating your entire life. That is my serious
Then
answer.
who's gonna be in the houses to give candy away, huh?
The people who are too lazy.
Well, there you have it. Whether you like Halloween or hate it, you are now smarter. Happy Halloween, Bobcats. When did you decide to be a teacher?
Well, to be honest with you, I went to college initially to be a physical therapist, and then I decided to change it to architecture and was really getting into that and enjoying that. And then I got married, and my wife was accepted into the pharmacy program at Idaho State, and I had just finished up my drafting degree and had to either transfer to the U of I or to the University of Utah, and I couldn't do that because we were stuck there for another 4 years. And so I kind of look back at some of my teachers that I had, and back in my mind I kind of always wanted to do that. So it was at that point that I decided to go into education, and I'm glad I did. My life would have been maybe completely different, but I enjoyed being around you guys and have no betterment of being here at Burley High School.
So tell us why Mr. BHS is a good program.
You know, Mr. BHS is put together for the special ed department. It's a fundraiser for them. It helps them, meet the needs of those that are in the special ed department, and it's a fun way for, the community to come together. It's a fun way for the boys who get chosen to make fools of themselves. And looking at this picture you guys just showed me brings back a lot of memories of kind of some of the stupid things we did, but makes me realize that your guys' craziness on the stage when you guys do your activities and stuff isn't so different than when I did it. So, but it's a great program. I think it's something that needs to continue, and I hope it does continue. I know last year we didn't have the opportunity to have it because of COVID, but this year I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys continue the tradition. Thank you.
Thanks for being in the hot seat.
Yeah.